Okay, good day everybody. Welcome to another video with your personal funky sim pilot. My name is Arkady Gidzenko. I will be your pilot for today. And at the moment it is not too good weather, but nonetheless we are here. And we're actually, today we're on, the location is Mauna Kea. We're actually going to the Mauna Kea Observatories, trying to find them on Hawaii. And I've never been there, actually, never really knew of these, not in particular at least. I just found out, so I just figured, you know, let's just go and have a look. So what we loaded in, this is the Piper Turbo Aero 3. I've never flown this one before. I did fly the Piper Aero Turbo number 4. I have no real idea what the big differences are or the small differences. I like the livery. It looks like it's a Swiss livery, but I really don't mind. It looks pretty. So, but yeah, the weather does not look very pretty. But so as I understand, once we take off, see if we can find ourselves here on the chart. Yeah, so basically we fly like a heading of 275 or 280 or something. There is also a NDB 339er, so yeah, perhaps we could use that as well. Not really a very good idea of what to expect. So let's step into the airplane now. So here we are. So first things first, I think I'm going to get rid of the tie downs and the chocks. Let's enable the the co-pilot, and for the rest I think this is sort of how I would like it. So just get rid of the whole thing now, so it's going to look a little bit better. It has two navigation nav dials with the OBS altimeter and the vertical speed indicator. So yeah, that should be this the ADF right here. So I just suggest we start up the airplane and just see if oh, sorry, yeah, so if we can get things going. I like the blue interior actually. It looks, I don't know, it looks nice. I like it. I do hope that in the future you can actually have interactive window curtains. Wouldn't that be nifty? I would really like that. Can you imagine sitting here, you just close the little curtain and you're like, yeah, I'm just chilling. It's Hawaii, so, you know, let me just chill. So, for now, we're going to have to keep them open. It's no problem because we're going to fly anyway. So we need to look out the window. Let's get the yoke out of the way for now. Just to make our lives a little bit easier here. And yeah, let's just start it up. So I believe, yeah, so this aircraft is slightly different than what I'm used to. I was used to the Piper Warrior, which is actually a really nice aircraft. It's nice and slow, and it looks also really nice. So anyway, battery on, and the alternator is on. Fuel pump, we go on low. Let's turn on the lights, the PHTO heat, and some instrument lights there. So once we did that, let us see here. Fuel pressure is 0. Oil temperature, amps, oil pressure here. See, RC hear an airplane to my left or something. What's happening? Oh look, there's another airplane. Hello, other airplane. Where are you going? That's nice. See some activity. Okay, so let's go ahead and select the left fuel tank there. And mixture, go to reach. I believe the prop also go full, and then 1/4 inch of throttle, and basically just turn the key and you start the engine. So engine started. Well, looks like it is still going. That's good. Let's get the engine warmed up a little bit. Not really sure how to work this yet. As long as we do not crash, it's always a good beginning. The flashing light here for the gear, I believe if you put this lever down just a little bit, like a 1 notch, it should quit, but I'm not really sure what it's going to do for our landing gear. So now we have this, and we turn on here the ADF. Well, sorry, this is not the ADF, but on this one, ADF, we're going to dial in 0339er, I believe it was. 03. Another 3 and a 9er, 339er. Let me check, 339er. That is the Bradshaw. And so yes, it's sort of to the west from us. Not really sure if this actually pick up the ADF as well. I actually do not think so. Can we perhaps check if it's picking up here? To me, does not look like it is picking up. So I checked. I do not think they actually have a VOR here. So yeah, perhaps this one. It's an airport. Is there also a VOR? Look at that. 113.3. So we got some general direction. 113.3. Let's use this. Excuse me. 113.3. Turn it on. And look, this is working. It is about 38 nautical miles. Okay. Anything else? Flap. And now I am actually not sure where is the runway. Oh look, we could also do an outbound VOR actually. This is all too easy. Okay, so this is our... No, this is not yet our airport. This is the airport, Papa Hotel Tango Oscar, the Hilo International Airport. It's actually belonging to United States. Let's look at the charts. Taxi, airport info, takeoff minimums, and so we could actually either take 3 or 2-1. Revving really nicely there. Let's just chill it down a little bit now. Okay, sorry airplane. I hope I did not break you. So we go look for the windsock. If you want to come with me, let's go to the showcase and the drone speed increase a little. See if we can find the windsock. This looks like could be a windsock, and this looks like it is actually a windsock. Well, there's quite a lot of wind. Alright, so here we are, runway 8. So we just go, where were we? Not too far. Look, here we are. So basically we go this direction, follow this, drive straight onto the runway number 8, and we line up, we fly. And then we do a 180 because we're not flying 8 today, we're flying 270 or 275 or 280, something like that. So let's head back to the aircraft, enter it, and I believe everything should then be fine actually. Yeah, so let's disengage the parking brake and we'll do a sharp turn here to the left. Let me open the window because I'm smoking a cigarette. So anyone want to take the bus to the other side of the airport? So what do you say we drive a little faster, huh? We do not buy an airplane to be like slow like a donkey or a turtle. Now when we get to the runway, easy. Okay, so now when we get to the runway, I'll try to fly the VOR. Let us check the altimeter. I'm not sure what to find. Personally, I really like the space and the observatory. Sounds like really very cool. So I already like it, and I haven't seen a single thing. Who knows what to expect? Maybe it's not modeled at all. Who knows? I do hear the airplane rattling a little bit. Not really sure what it is. Is that okay? Is that indicative of some problems perhaps? Let's close the window. It sounds like there is something ticking. Let's just stop here for a second and check this out. It's like some clock was let's go 1200 for the VFR. Could be the airplane rattling. I do know on the yoke, let's turn it on, there is actually a timer. Now what is this? That is and was not engaged. Or maybe it's nothing. Maybe it's just the engine spinning happy like a little kitten. line up on the runway. Not that fast, please. It was a little mistake. Oh, the airplane feels like it's being blown to the left. Look, if I do not steer, it's going left. I correct, I let go, and it go left. Go all the way to the middle here, or to the right of the middle. Let go, and it go to the left. Okay, so let's stop here. We need some runway until we reach 70 knots that are required for the takeoff. So we are going to how do this work again? It should be around east. I don't think I understand. Oh, it's from. There we go. Yeah, that's this way. So we could also fly from. No, we do not fly from. We fly to. I meant like the back course or something, but it's fairly new information for me, and I do plan to arrive alive, as they say. So just keep on spinning. So 270, 280, yeah, that looks fine. 285, 284, something like that, along that region, general. Okay, so that is laid in. Later we will also try to see if we can activate the autopilot. So we trim a little bit for the takeoff. I always wing this a little bit. No pun was actually intended there. Disengage the parking brake. Let me check. I think the propellers, the prop RPM should go all the way up. And we give it a little gas and full, because I need my hands to steer the aircraft now. There was indeed a strong wind. Oh, let's go and take off. We climb, pitch up. So the trimming was well, a little bit okay. So it's climbing a positive rate, gear up. Gear is not coming. That probably I messed with the wrong system, or I messed with the right system the wrong way. Oh no, look at me panicking. So you come back here. So we are airborne people. Hope you're not afraid of heights. Let's bank to the left here. So we align ourselves with the VOR. Look, the ADS is also coming to life there in the left. And I think maybe we should climb a little bit. So yeah, that must not be nice for observatory to be covered in all the clouds. Let's keep on the climbing and get this out of the way for now. Turn on the autopilot, put it on the nav, and I believe heading should also be pressed, but I'm not really sure. It should try to line up with this. So if it is doing that, it is flying to the left because it wants this middle needle to move to the right a little bit. So hopefully we are going to turn to the right momentarily. Otherwise it either not work, but probably me is not working. It is sitting on in F1, so that should be good. It's also following any nav input as opposed to the GPS input. And look, it's turning to the right. I think actually we got it. I may have actually need to change the weather because we're not going to see anything. In fact, we might even crash because I don't know how this plane handles through the clouds. It might be it might freeze. Look outside. Oh look, the gear is still down. Try to put the gear up now. I can hear it coming. And I could see it coming as well. I think for now, people, we go and we change the weather. I'm sorry because I always like actually to have the live weather, but it is not going to work out for us. Oh look, okay. So little change of plan. I do think we see now the destination immediately. And let's try not to climb too quickly. And now in terms of speed control, you know, wait with the speed control. I want to try again. One click and the light should go off. Okay. So put down the throttle. Or the RPM actually, and the throttle a little bit as well. Yeah, so let's hope we do not stall the aircraft. When we look from the side it looks fine. Let's hope it stays fine. We might need some power. Let's start by trimming up a little bit. So all I know is there's like 2 observatories on the mountain top. I think for now, actually, if we want to climb, put in a little more power and some more RPM, and you see we're shooting up immediately. In the meantime, let's check the VOR for where we came from, because we might want to return there later. Can we maybe check approach? Yes, ILS. Can we see Hilo? This is 116.9. Oh no, what am I doing? Okay, hang on, 116.9. Put it in the external memory if you will. And what was this one? I forget. That is 112.10. Here we have 113.3. That was the one that I put in. 113.3. Should take us sort of over the top there. 113.3. So let's undo any damage that we did there. And hope the airplane keep flying. I would love to see the dishes. I would not love to be doing the dishes, but I would love to see the dishes. And you know, let's power it up now and go do some serious climbing. Can we get more power if I reduce the richness there? Ever so slightly, not much, but a little. We could reduce the angle of attack because this is fairly aggressive. I can tell you one place where you do not want to crash. I think it would be here. I mean, we would not be far from the rescue services, but we would really need them. And right there, that's my problem. Okay, so far it looks to be going well. What I'm going to do now is, because I'm really lazy tonight, going to play with the heading bug. You can see here I'm moving it to the left. Because now I'm going to ask the airplane to fly a heading for us. So heading here is on, and we select heading here. And it should now turn to the left, which is doing. So we are departing from our VOR. We are still climbing, which is good, because this is not the type of mountain that you would like to fly into at high speed. I mean, if you think about it, you would not even want to fly into it at low speed, so you can imagine what would happen if you fly into it at a high speed. You know, it would not be nice for anyone. Or maybe the mountain. The mountain don't care. Obviously it's a mountain. They listen to stupid music all the time. They don't care. I'm just kidding, mountain. I'm just really kidding. It is just that the music that you listen to is just not very educated. And it sort of lacks a little bit in expression, perhaps, but you know, while we're sitting here making fools of the mountain, and by doing so mostly of ourselves, I don't think it's a bad idea to focus a little bit more on our climb rates, because otherwise we might actually find ourselves plowing into that mountain, and you know, who would like? Not me. I see some structure now. I'm going to zoom in. Well, to me at least it looks like the observatory park for sure. So it looks like we're not going to fly over really from a high altitude, because the mountain itself, I believe it's like 1 kilometer high or something, or I forget. I could check. it's a higher elevation. Oh, it's 4 kilometers above sea level. 4 kilometers above the sea level, 4.2 something. So yes, that is indeed quite high. This airplane, we need to go to 13,000, above 13,000 feet. Still trying to get the aircraft to climb for us. It is having a hard time. Obviously, probably not operating. Oh, there you go. Oh, look, we got some little more power. So as I was saying, probably not operating it completely the way we should. But the power is still going to reduce the climb rate a little bit. So we conserve some of the power and we get some forward momentum out of it in order for us to climb. So that looks really nice, man. Look at that. Oh, look at that. I like it. Look at that. That's so cool. I actually got a little observatory there. How the hell do they do all these things? How do they make these all? Look, there's a dish. It's pointing somewhere. You can pick up signals from space. Okay, so from now let's disengage the autopilot and reduce the speed a little and the RPM. And have a little look. This is really cool, man. I would love to be there. Look at that. Do not crash, please. Look at that. Oh, I would love to be there, man. Look at it. And there's actually so much detail as well. All I can say is bravo. Really bravo. Just totally love this. My god, it is so cool. We're going to land there. Yeah, we are definitely going to land there. Let's have a little external view. Not particularly of the aircraft. Yes, look at that, all sitting nice together, one happy family. Yeah, so yeah, not sure if we will survive a landing, but we are definitely going to try. So how do we do that? I have no clue. I just work by the feeling. Let's see. Well, in any case, we do not turn yet, and this is actually a little bit steep, but it should still be doable as long as we do not fly too fast. So let's reduce the speed a little bit, some more. And see if we can go for the final turn. That is some dangerous looking terrain, people. But look at those colors, man. Wow, this is actually so cool. Okay, so the gear is down. You can hear it's noisy in the wind. Speed is dropping, which is good. Pitch up or a trim up, I should say. This does not look like a place where the plane would be really happy to land. But if anywhere, we're going to take that bit on the left here. Flap. Reduce speed more even, and we go trim it up. So we try to follow the slope of the terrain. Flap to the full. So we are we should go down now. Oh, we should try to touch down. Yes, it's stall warning. Oh, we're going to crash. We crashed. Well, but this was actually really nice. I must say I enjoyed it a lot. Really, oh look, we damaged the landing gear. Is that all? I mean, really, is that everything? We just damaged the landing gear? And this is a first world problem. I mean, you know, there are parts in the world where people have to walk barefoot 40 kilometers just to get some crappy landing gear. And here we are. Oh, you crash. No, you do not crash, you just damage your landing gear. Everybody crashed the landing gear everywhere all the time. You know, and they pay money to be able to crash the landing gear. And here they call it a crash? No. This is like a double standard. I really do not agree. Okay, obviously this is just some nonsense, but nonetheless, thank you everybody for checking out my video. Check out the other videos if you feel like it. If you don't, then you should not, obviously. I'll just be here, I'll be flying. Sometimes you may see some of my colleagues. We got Gunther Zenzug, something like that, is the German guy. I got the American Alex Van Vliet, something like that. Yeah, so we got a bunch of pilots. So hope to see you sometime soon. Everybody be kind to one another. Oh, and we are definitely going back here again later on. But just not tonight. Tonight, we're just going to the bar and we're going to drink beer and, you know, cry over the landing gear. Okay. Yes. I was thinking there should be a song in that. What do you think? So damage the landing gear, so we drink some beer, something like that. We damaged our landing gear, so let's drink some beer. We damaged our landing gear. No, there is no inspiration in that. Not for now, not for me, not this moment. Okay. This is the longest goodbye I ever said in my life except to my mother. Okay, people, thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.